This is Meta's large language model Llama 3 running directly on my local machine, responding to me like it's Yoda from the Star Wars franchise. This is happening because I've created a customized model based on Llama 3, which mimics Yoda's behavior. Today I'll show you how to do this. Here's what I'll be using. First off, there's Ollama, a framework that lets me run various large language models directly on my machine. If you haven't got it yet, I'll leave a link in the description to guide you through the installation process. It's open source and super easy to set up. Next, I'll be relying on OpenWebUI, another fantastic open source tool that builds upon Ollama and provides an intuitive web interface for working with large language models. Why do I choose this? Well, while Ollama is great, it mainly uses command line tools like a terminal app, which isn't always the most comfortable way to work. OpenWebUI offers a clean and user-friendly interface that makes talking to a large language model much easier. You can find instructions on how to install OpenWebUI in the description. Last but not least, I'll be using Microsoft Visual Studio Code as my editor of choice. It's also free and easy to install. You can use any other editor you like, but this is the one I'm most familiar with. To create a customized model, it's really just a two-step process. You first need to create a model file, which is where you'll outline all the specific guidelines for how your customized model should behave. Next, you generate the actual custom model from that model file. Now let's get started. I'm going to keep things simple by having Llama 3 respond like Yoda from Star Wars whenever I interact with it. For this example, I'll assume you already have Llama 3 downloaded and are able to run it locally on your machine using either Ollama alone or in combination with OpenWebUI. If that's not the case, please follow the installation steps outlined in the two videos linked in the description. The first step is to create a model file, where you'll write all the custom settings and guidelines you want for your personalized model. But what do you write into that file? Luckily, the Ollama team has provided fantastic documentation on that very topic, which I'll include as links in the description. It covers both the must-haves and nice-to-haves for a model file, plus plenty of helpful examples to get you started. The syntax for a model file is always consistent: instruction followed by arguments. Now you can refer to this table for a list of possible instructions. For instance, the from instruction is important. It specifies the base model your custom model will be built upon, like Llama 3 in our case. There are other important instructions too, such as parameter, template, and system. Now, the question is, how do you decide which parameters to use and what arguments to include? There are two approaches. The first approach is to visit the Ollama model page, specifically the Llama 3 page, where you'll find all the instructions that come with the model. For instance, take a look at the template value. It's formatted like this. And when you go back, you'll see the arguments for parameter there. So, the first method is to simply copy and paste these values into your model file, but I'm much too lazy for that. So I'll show you a much simpler method, copying the original model file from Llama 3 itself, which eliminates the need to manually type in all the instructions and figure out which parameters are required and which aren't. From now on, we'll be working exclusively within Visual Studio Code. To get started, launch VS Code and open the Explorer view on the left-hand side of the screen. This will allow you to see your files organized in a tree structure. Next, navigate to the folder where you'd like to work. I'll create a new folder called Llama, where we'll create our model file. Next, let's open the integrated terminal in Visual Studio Code. This will allow us to execute commands directly within our code editor. The command to copy the original LLAMA3 model file is Ollama show LLAMA3 -- model file angle bracket Yoda model file. I'm using the show command to instruct Ollama to display the model file of the original LLAMA3 model. However, instead of showing it in the terminal, I'm telling Ollama to copy the content into a new file called Yoda model file. The syntax is the same for any model you'd like to use. Now I will type in this command into the terminal in VS Code. When I hit Enter, Ollama creates a new file for me named Yoda model file. When I open it, I'll find that it contains the exact same information as the original LLAMA3 model file. Let's take a look at this file together. First off, there's a from instruction, which is one of the mandatory instructions we need to include in our model file. As you can see, it currently points to a weird-looking file name on my machine that contains the original LLAMA3 model I downloaded from Ollama. According to the comments at the top of the file, to build a custom model out of LLAMA3, I should replace this with LLAMA3 latest. So let's do that. And for better readability, I'll just delete the comments that came with the model file copy and add my own. The next instruction is template. As you can see from the Ollama documentation table, it contains the full prompt template to be passed into the model. This might include a system message, a user's message, and the response from the model. Note that syntax may be model specific. For this LLAMA3 model, the prompt template is exactly the same as on the model page for LLAMA3. I'll just leave it as is and add a comment to explain what it does for better readability. Then there are the series of parameters that Ollama uses to run the model. Again, they're exactly the same parameters as on the model page for LLAMA3. I won't go through each one. You'll find more information on the Ollama documentation site. But I won't be changing anything in those either. The final one is license, which outlines the LLAMA3 license for the model. This is something you would set if you were to publish your own model on Ollama, which you can absolutely do. But this isn't something I need here for my demo, so I'll remove everything that comes after license. Now, the parameter I actually want to customize to make my model talk like Yoda is called system. This is where you tell the model how to behave. I'll tell it, you are Yoda from Star Wars, acting as an assistant. This is like giving LLAMA3 the persona of Yoda, and of course, you can give much more complicated backgrounds and instructions here, but let's leave it at that. If not already done, save your model file. And we're done with step 1. Step 2 is to create a model from the model file. To do this, I'll use the command Ollama create Yoda llama-f Yoda model file. Let's break down this command. Here, I'm telling Ollama to create a new model called Yoda llama. The -f flag specifies the name of the model file to use for model creation, which in this case is Yoda model file. Ollama will now extract all the information from our model file and create a brand new model called Yoda llama. You can confirm that this has been done by typing Ollama list, which will show you the newly created model. Let's put our Yoda-based LLAMA3 model to the test. I'll open OpenWebUI, refresh the page, and create a new chat window. Then, I'll select my newly created model and start asking it questions. The response sounds just like Yoda. Next, let's ask it something else. Who is Luke's father? And there you have it, your very own Yoda based on LLAMA3. By the way, if you want to modify the custom instructions in your custom model, you can do so by using the command OLLAMA3 followed by the model name. This will remove your customized model, allowing you to go back to the model file at any time, make changes to the instructions, and generate a new model out of that again. Once you understand this basic setup, it's really easy to refine your custom model until you get what you want. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll join me soon in my next video.